Good morning. My name is Ade from the Tex Running Club. A new runner, an average runner. Not even average, below average to be fair. Because I only started running in 2023, January. I was having a chat with my son on 1st of January, and he just mentioned to me that, Dad, you walk a lot. Why don't you start running? I normally run before, maybe every now and then, but nothing serious. And I said, you know what? I'll take you up on that, and I will start running. So there and then, I picked up my laptop and I booked a race, the 5K race, and this race was in Greenwich Park in London. That was my first ever race, and I started training towards it. I finished the race, very interestingly, and I got my first medal for the year. I finished that race in 34 minutes, 30 seconds, and that was the medal I got. I was so proud of that day that, wow, so I could do a 5K race. Well, there you go. The moment I finished that race and I got home, what did I do? I jumped on the computer again and I booked another race. This one was Lee Valley Park. Lee Valley Park in London. And at that time I was training really well. I said, okay, if I could do the first one in 34 minutes, let me do better. So I ran that race and I got a medal. I finished the race as well. Your average runner trying his luck on 5K. And I finished that one in 32 minutes 24 seconds. 32 minutes 24 seconds. And I was saying that I was proud. I was kind of disappointed on that particular race, that Lee Valley Park, because I was hoping that I was going to finish just some 30 minutes, because the training was going well, I was doing well. But what I learned in that race is like, it's not about just, if you're training for 5K, not just running 5K or 6K or 7K as the case may be. There's more things that you need to add to the race to become faster. You need to do interval running, you need to do fat legs, you need to do speed run, and so on and so forth. And those are the things that make you faster. But I was really, really disappointed. So after that, I booked my third race of the year. And this one was a 10K race. And this was in London, one of the best 10K races. I really, really enjoyed the day. That happened in 9th of July in London. That went through all the parks in London, all the amusement places, you know, the Big Ben, Westminster Park. We went through Parliament Square, all those kind of places. It was really, really nice. I really, really enjoyed it. I got a medal, but I finished the race in 1 hour, 5 minutes. The time could have been much better because my training, because I learned, you know, like I said earlier on, I did speed running, interval running. It could have been much, much better. The reason being, my wife, you know, she was doing her birthday, so I couldn't train really well. So closer to the race, we had a big birthday party at home. So for 1-2 weeks, I did not train enough, and that's kind of something else that I learned along the line. You could gain the fitness and you could lose it very quickly. And I just said, wow. So I struggled a little bit, but I finished the race and I got my medal. This is one of the best medals. They're really, really shining, really, really nice. I've even registered for next year as well. That will be taking place on 14th of July next year. So that one's already been registered for, because now I want to beat my time. So after that, my fourth race of the year, this one is in Richmond Park, and this is another 10K race. This one I got this medal, and this one I did a sub 1 hour 59:14. This day I was going for like a 56 minutes race, 57 minutes. The training was going well, but unfortunately it was one of the hottest days in London. It was really, really hot. A lot of people, experienced runners, were dropping out. But I said, no, I'm going to try and give it a go. It was really, really, really hot. We all struggled. Everybody that took part in the race, you know, they really, really struggled. But I managed, and I still did it sub 1 hour 59:14, and I was really, really proud. And this, that was the 10K. I'm going to try and enter this race again. I really love the track in Richmond Park. If you haven't done it, you can try and enter. If you're looking for a PB, flat surface, really, really nice, I will encourage it and I recommend it. Then my next race was in October. I think it was 14th of October. And that was the big one, half marathon. I did an half marathon. Really proud of it. This one was in Victoria Park in London as well. Another flat surface. I really enjoyed the race. But unfortunately, I did it in 2 hours 14 minutes, 2 hours 14 minutes and 36 seconds. The reason being, during my training a week before, when I was practicing, when I was doing all the practicing, I injured my knee, so I had a knee pain. The first 5K of the race was okay, was going according to my pace. I was doing like a 5:30 per kilometer. So I was going, because I was doing, like, worst case, I want to get close to 2 hours as much as possible. But by the time I got to 7K, I was really, really in pain. The knee was really, really painful, that I really struggled. By the time I got to 14, 15K, I was like, whoa, will I be able to finish this race? But you know what? I did finish it, 2 hours 14 minutes. So I've done an half marathon. I'm gonna try and do another one next year and see what I can do. Hopefully better it. And the last race of the year that I've done, the proper race, was another 10K. I did this 10K in Battersea Park. This race was not part of my plan, but one of our members in Tex Running Club, she wanted to do the race. And I said I was going to pace her so she can have a PB, because she started doing 10K. She's been running and practicing. So I said, okay, let's do it. I'll come there, to pace you really, and hopefully you can get a PB. But unfortunately, before the race, she sprained her ankle, so she couldn't make it. I said, why not? I've entered. I might as well go and do it. The weather was really, really bad. It was raining heavily, but I still did it. And I finished it in 59 minutes, I think 58:40. I finished in 58:40. So good race, but I did not really train for it the way I was supposed to train for a 10K, because the plan was to pay someone, and so I was thinking that, okay, yeah, it can just be a normal training day. So 58:40, so I wasn't going for anything fast. So I've done all those races this year for somebody that's never done any race before, and I've completed all those races, which I'm really proud of. 2 5Ks, 2 10Ks, 3 10Ks actually, and 1 marathon. But in all, from all the races I've done this year, and for my training, my PB for 5K is a sub 30, which is 27:30, which is really, really good for someone that just started running properly, 27:20. My 10K PB is 58 minutes 53 seconds, which I'm proud of. It's a sub 1 hour. My 15K, I put a 15K as well, so 1 hour 32 minutes and 6 seconds. My PB for 20K is 2 hours 5 minutes and 37 seconds, and my PB for the half marathon is what I said earlier, 2 hours 14 minutes and 38 seconds. All in all, throughout this year, I've run 5K 92 times. 92 times I've completed a 5K race throughout 2023. I've completed a 10K race 21 times, and I've completed half marathon twice. But the ones I mentioned about the medals is the ones that enter the race. So, but this one is all my trainings that I do locally in my area. So that's not bad. 92 times for 5K, 21 times for 10K, and twice for half marathon. So that's where I am on the races. So what does it mean, 2024? 2024, the plan is I'm going for a sub 25 5K PB. That's one of the plan, and I've tried to make that sub 25 5K PB. Sub 55 minutes 10K. I need to make a sub 55 10K. And half marathon, I want to do a sub 2 hours. That's the one that I really, really want to get, a sub 2 hours half marathon. And if I can get an entry, I want to do a full marathon as well. I want to do a full marathon. If somebody asked me the other day that what's one of the regrets that I did not make the London Marathon. I did enter the London Marathon, that's kind of a bad luck. I was not selected. So that's kind of because I was really looking forward. I want to do a marathon next year. So if I can get a marathon, I'm looking at something like the marathon in Germany. If I can get that one, there's another one in Valencia. I'm hoping to get one of the two. If I can get one of the two, yeah, so I will try. But so if you're interested, just start. That's what we always say in Tex Running Club. If you want to run, just start. Anyone can do it. It doesn't matter your level of fitness. Just start. This is Ade from Tex Running Club, and hopefully I will see you on the next starting line in 2024. If you need, you can DM us, and then we will be able to help. See you in the new year. Oh, before I go, my last aim, I'm still doing one more. There's one more achievement I need to do this year before I go. I plan to run at least 1,000 kilometers in 2023. At the time of recording this video, I've done 971k. I've got 29k to go. 29k to go. I've got 4 days left. Woo! See you in 2024.